Hello, and welcome back to the world of assassination, Freelancer. And we pick up where we left off in the last episode, and we are about to begin our next campaign. And I believe for this campaign, we will try out the PsyOps campaign. So for Tier 1, we will be off to Ambrose Island, Dartmoor and Miami. Now for the PsyOps campaign, we have a few optional objectives that really aren't worth the effort. So to start off with, I think we will head off to Ambrose Island, sounds good to me, where we have only the one target and one supplier. We have to poison a guard, blind a guard, and pacify guards with concussive explosives. That's going to be the tricky one. So that's our optional objectives, and on to our prestige objectives. And we have open safe with an explosive, pacify with a baseball bat, and timed hide and seek. Of the three, the open safe with explosive would be the preferable one, but we have no safe to blow open. So moving on to our tools and weapons, and we are going to require some sort of dart gun. That one will do. We also need to blind a guard, so we're going to bring the flash phone with us as well. So I think that will do for the tools. We have a silenced pistol on us, I do believe. Do we have any other? No. Just double checking we didn't have any other concussive explosives. We don't have our duck as yet. So silenced pistol is an absolute must. The only one we have of any real value is the assassin's pistol at the moment. I do have one legendary short baller, but I'm keeping hold of that for special occasions. So let's get ourselves to Ambrose Island.
Have a good trip, 47. Welcome to Ambrose Island. We have intel that the syndicate is present in the area. Find the person and, well, you know the drill. Be careful, 47. And most of all, good luck.
So we find ourselves camped out on Ambrose Island by a nice warm fire, which we are going to immediately vacate. It looks like our target is quite a long way away, so we may have a bit of travelling to do. So let's get ourselves into a public area, and before I forget, I'm just going to grab the folding knife from the tree here. I believe we already have the folding knife, but I do have a habit of leaving knives and thrown weaponry behind. So I'm going to grab that just in case. And then we're going to make our way down to the public areas, around to roughly where Farah's bar is, and the centre of the island and the village. And from here, using instinct, we can see that our target appears to be up by the ruins somewhere. So we're going to have to get ourselves over there. We're going to need a change of disguise to do so. You can do it in your suit, but it's just unnecessarily difficult if you can change disguise. So I'm going to take out this camera here, although I'm actually thinking the target must be up at the actual ruins on the upper level somewhere. So we're going to go around and up and over, and this should lead us directly to where we need to go. There are a number of guards between us and our target, but that just gives us an opportunity to remove some of our objectives. So I'm just going to place my flash phone at the top of the stairs there, make my way a safe distance, and just wait for the patrolling guards to return. And when he does, we can ring the phone. There we go. And this will get us our blind guard optional objective. And while he can't see what's coming, we're going to select our silenced pistol ready and waiting, and as soon as he gets blinded, we're going to put him out of his misery. Now there are 2 more guards in this area. There's one. There should be one a bit further back. He's spotted me and he's managed to get some shots off, which is most unfortunate. So once we finally drop him, we're going to take the change of clothes from the guard we've blinded. I'll have that gun as well, just in case. And we're going to move a safe distance away. And the safest distance will be into the village. And I think we'll go and track down the supplier and see what wares they have. Now we actually have a decent amount of money at the moment, so we should be able to buy a few items at the very least. Just have to be aware and remember that when we get towards Farah's bar, there will be a number of militia men present, and a few of them will be enforcers. So we're just going to give them a nice wide berth. Now the supplier is usually in one of 2 locations, and we have already passed one of those locations. So he must be in the second of those 2 locations, which will be this hut right here. Hello sir, what's cooking today? Do you have anything for me I might want? Actually, that's a stupid question. You will definitely have something I want. Do you have anything I can afford? So I think we'll take the bat shurikens just to get them collected and out of the way. We'll have that tanto as well. I thought I already had one of them. That leaves us just enough for the concussive explosive there, I think that was. So with that taken care of, the only items we have left to deal with is to poison a guard, concussive explosive guards. Now we do currently have 1, but we need to get 3 guards. And I don't think there are going to be very many fire extinguishers lying around in the open on this map. So let's find a guard to poison. I think this guy might actually do. I was going to attempt it here until I remembered there's a young lady off to my right smoking a cigarette. So we're just going to follow the guard on his routine, and luckily enough for us, he moves into the forest area, and he should, with any luck, seclude himself. There is another guard just off to our left, but he has his back to us while he moves away. So that gives us an opportunity to trank the guard we've been following, and that's 1 more objective taken care of. Now, as I mentioned, we're unlikely to get the concussive explosive option or the objective because we have to eliminate or concussively explode 3 guards, which can be tricky with only 1 explosive and no fire extinguishers. So we're just going to move straight back up to the ruins, and we're going to see if we can't get a nice distant shot on our target. This looks like a good enough spot as any.
Syndicate member eliminated. Well done, 47. Get back to the safe house. I'll be in touch.
So with our primary objective now complete, we're just going to make our way all the way back to the cove and the nearest safe exit, which will be the cove boat exit. So all we have to do is pick up the brick, grab the keys, walk down here and vacate Ambrose Island before anyone has any clue as to what was going on. So we didn't do too badly with our optional objectives. Didn't expect to get the pacifier guards with the concussive explosives, but other than that we didn't do too badly. We made a nice bit of coinage. Unfortunately we spent a lot more than we made.
Back there. I'm ready when you've prepped the next assignment.
So once we're back in the safe house, we can now unleash our weapons to the wall, and it makes spending all of that money feel less of a chore because we have done quite well for weaponry here. So let's just get our reward. We'll take that flash phone, actually. That will come in handy in another mission. And we'll leave the story there for now, and we will pick up in the next episode where we take on our second syndicate member of the PsyOps campaign. I have been Anubis, and I will see you all in the next video.